He's touched a set list, and we are live. It's gonna take a minute,
Hey!
and here we go. Oh,
Let's
here we
go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
What day is it?
It's Monday, I believe.
Monday, you could fall apart.
Monday, I lay in hell.
So, this is Arusha. Hi, from Push a Cure Fan Documentary, and we have...
Your friend, Carl Tapia, Cure Fan friend. Woo!
You do some social media stuff.
I used to. But yeah.
What do you mean you used to? You still do?
I still do.
Shows of a Lost. I die. And then the Cure. Can I say the other one?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Used to have a page called The Cure Forever. Had a reach of about 1 million eyeballs, people enjoying Cure content. And for whatever reason, twice, someone for graphic violence.
Hey! So let me, guys.
Mr.
Where did
Carl
it
Tapia and
coming
Miss
out of here?
Arusha.
Hold on.
Can you guys? Okay, que nos esperen.
Hold on.
Todo en español.
Ella la quiere hacer español, pero dé tiempo para que yo pueda traducir.
Okay, so the first thing we have to do is, Andy, if you're holding the camera, you have to see where how the triangle is there. So you're gonna have to move the camera so we see Franco.
Do you not see him? Oh, your freaking thing. We gotta switch then. Hang on. Man.
I know. It's
Okay,
really confusing. It's yes, that's good because he's tall. Perfect.
Que no te miraba porque
So we want to see
como ellos están en la
too.
esquina.
Okay. So
Is that good?
that is beautiful. So I'm gonna do the introduction. So this is Arusha, as I said, from Push, and we have Carl.
Hey, Franco.
And
Andy.
we have
Carl, Arusha, how are you?
Good,
¿Cómo
¿y
están?
tú? Bien.
Bien, muy bien. Acá en San Francisco con el amigo Andy. Muy bien. ¿Ustedes cómo están?
So we also that's Franco, and then we also have Andy the Cure fan. And what I wanted to do for this was I wanted to have Andy on board because even though Franco speaks English, I thought it would be better if we heard him in his native language. Because Franco, where are you from?
I am from Argentina, Buenos Aires. En estos momentos vivo en el barrio de La Boca, pero soy oriundo de Villa Domínico.
Well, he said he's from Argentina, and he said that he's originally from a certain place that I don't recall right now, but he lives somewhere else, and you guys heard the city name.
Wait a minute, you literally just forgot what he just said?
Dude, he said the name of a city. I don't know Argentina, I know Spanish.
Franco, what is the name of the city that Andy...
¿Otra vez la ciudad?
¿Cómo?
¿La ciudad de donde naciste?
En Villa Domínico si bien vivo en La Boca, soy oriundo de Villa Domínico.
He's from Villa Dominico, but he lives in La Boca, which sounds like mouth in Spanish.
Right?
Close to the Boca Juniors team.
Okay. We'll just leave it at that, please.
Okay, so what I would like to start with is let's tell us two things. Number one, you've been on this tour now from when to when. So let's talk about that, and then take that back to how it all began for you.
Okay, te está preguntando, esta gira ahorita en los Estados Unidos, ¿en cuál show comenzaste? ¿Y en dónde estamos ahorita? Y díganos dónde todo comenzó. Like where he started, like where he got into the Cure, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like you know, again, like I like to tell people
Origin story.
your origin story,
Okay,
but also Andy, like as if you were telling somebody who doesn't get it. Like let's open this up to people who are like, wait, why are you following this band? What happened?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, esta gira, ¿dónde comenzaste esta gira? ¿Dónde estás ahorita? ¿Y cómo enteraste de The Cure? ¿Y para qué lo sigues? ¿Y para qué te, como tu origen como de fan?
Bueno, la gira la comencé en New Orleans el día 10, en el estadio de los New Orleans Pelícanos, en el estadio Arena, siguiendo Houston, Dallas, Austin. Austin los conocí a Arusha y a Carl Tapia por primera vez. Después seguí por Albuquerque, Phoenix, los 2 días de San Diego fui al día 21, dado que el día 20 fui a ver a Siouxsie, Love Rockets, Iggy Pop.
So, I mean, from what he said, is that, you know, he started New Orleans, then, of course, he went to Houston, Austin, Dallas, all those, and he said he ran into you guys and met you guys in Austin. He said that he went to Albuquerque and Phoenix, that for San Diego, he was going to do both, but on the first night, he was at Cruel World.
Right.
Next, seguí con las 3 noches consecutivas de Los Ángeles. Después vine acá para San Francisco, hice la noche del día 27 y esta es la última. Pero en realidad también comencé la gira el año pasado en Leeds, en el día 6, en el final del tour en Inglaterra. 6 en Leeds, Birmingham, Cardiff y las últimas 3 noches en Londres, que en diagonal lo vi a Carl Tapia sentado en la platea cuando yo estaba en el piso, en el General Admission.
So he said that pretty much he's been here at Shoreline, but tonight's going to be his last night. He did all 3 Hollywood as well. He said tonight will be his last night, but in all fairness, he started this tour last year in Leeds, Birmingham, Cardiff. He was also on Wembley. And it doesn't sound like he met Carl, but it sounds like from the floor he saw Carl in the seats. If that's where you were sitting?
I was up on the side, yeah.
He was in the seat.
Yeah.
It's good. You know, on the corner, close to Roger O'Donnell and Simon Gallup.
Woo.
Yes.
That was a great show.
Amazing show.
Yeah, so let's go into, like, what are you doing following this band? Like, what's the origin story for you? Or
¿Qué haces siguiendo este grupo? ¿Cómo conociste el grupo y cómo te ha gustado?
La primera vez que los escuché tenía 8 años en una radio de Argentina, Aspen, porque todavía no existía Rock and Pop, que fue la que más los impulsó en el año 85. Y eran temas, muy pocos temas llegaban a Argentina, como Killing an Arab, la versión de Boys Don't Cry, y sobre todo los temas del Japanese Whisper, The Walk, Let's Go to Becca, and The Love Cuts.
All right, so he said he started at 8 years old. He heard The Cure in a radio station in Argentina, but then not a lot of songs came through at that time. It was Killing an Arab, it was Boys Don't Cry, a lot of the Japanese Whispers compilation, including The Walk. And this was in 85 as well, you said?
In 85, cuando sale el disco de Here on the Door, el cassette lo tenía mi tío y yo me iba la mayoría de fines de semana a lo de mis primos y ponía muchas veces de Here on the Door. Yo tenía 9 años ya en ese momento y me llamó mucho siempre la atención la imagen de Robert Smith. Fue la primera impresión, lo que más me llamó la atención fue la imagen que vi de él.
¿La de cara verde o qué? ¿Cuál imagen?
Y la primera imágenes que vi fuerte fue la tapa de Here on the Door.
Okay.
Y también cuando en el 86 él se corta el pelo, en The Cure in Orange ya tenía ciertos pósters, ciertas...
Okay. Un segundo. Okay, so he says in 85, he was 9 years old, and his uncle had a Head on the Door tape, and it sounds to me like he would visit his cousins a lot. I doubt it was just to listen to this tape, but he sure as hell listened to a lot of it, and a lot of the imagery of the album cover really resonated with him. And then in 86, when In Orange came and, you know, Robert, shaved his head or, cut it really short, he had a bunch of posters of them at the time.
Yeah,
Después en el 86.
So Andy and Franco, I mean, Franco, so I know that you can understand me. So, Franco, if you understand this fully, you can go ahead and answer in Spanish or, however. But I guess since you started in the 80s, right? And we have the 1987 big Argentina event, right? Was it 87 that there was the massive show in Argentina, I think. But I guess what I'm wondering is can you sort of speak to, is there a cultural importance for Argentinian Cure fans that's bigger than something that some people here may not understand? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
El problema que hubo en el 87
okay. Dice que como en el 86, 87 había un show grande en Argentina de The Cure, pero estaba preguntando a ella que si hay algo como de significancia como Argentina de que The Cure, que le hable más a ese país, a esa gente.
Lo que tengo así a pronta edad, yo tenía 10 años, no pude ir a ese concierto porque fue el 17 y 18 de marzo en el Estadio del Ferro, que fue con muchos inconvenientes.
Uh-huh.
Y lamentablemente fue una mala impresión para el grupo. La Argentina estaba atravesando un post-democracia y como que había un cierto estado de expresarlo. Y bueno, le pasó en este caso al grupo, Lawrence Torres lo comenta en el libro, y que él entendía que post gobierno del militar había una democracia y que había una cierta libertad, y bueno, sucedió lo que sucedió, más el estallido comercial de la banda y haber arribado a Argentina produjo que la gente se haya enloquecido. Yo tenía 10 años, no pude asistir.
He says he was 10 years old. He couldn't go. He was too young, unfortunately. But it was like on March 16th or 17th. But he also says that the country itself was kind of in a state of, political unrest. Just, so there were some things going on. So it was kind of just like really not a good time. But that the band then would later come to commercial success, and the fans just went wild for it.
Okay. Is there? I'm gonna ask one more heavy thing, and then I'm gonna hand it over to Carl to just talk to Franco and be simple.
No problem.
But I guess is there a word? So okay, in Portuguese, my mother is from Brazil, and in Portuguese there's a word that doesn't exist in English. It's called saudade, and you can say que saudade de você, and it's like a longing, a yearning, a missing. And it's very, very Portuguese. It's very, very specific to that culture. And so, Andy, I don't know if you're getting where I'm going, but what I'm trying to extract from Franco is what is different, what is so special for the Argentinian fans, perhaps, that may be different than America. To give you an example, the Hungarians in the 80s were under the Iron Curtain, so the Cure meant freedom. The Cure meant freedom to them. And so I'm asking,
okay.
Is there anything like that? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe.
Damn, you're getting deep. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, like really, because he's here from fucking Argentina by himself. Franco,
Yeah.
You're here by yourself.
Come a long way.
So me está contando como los fans de Hungary, ellos como su democracia o su gobierno estaba bien, cuando miraban el Cure era como una libertad. Hay algo que...
Era un sentimiento, una expresión de libertad.
Sí.
Yo creo que fue eso, cierta represión que se venía por el gobierno militar, que se pudo dar el golpe y derribar, y con un gobierno democrático como el de Raúl Alfonsín, hizo que Argentina tenga un estallido a nivel democrático, social y de libertad. Y creo que The Cure fue la mayor expresión, porque fue la banda más esperada en los 80 por lo que fue The Cure and the Door. Y tendría que hacer bien la cuenta, porque el primer grupo que vino, que no fue grupo, sino fue Sting en River, después fue David Bowie, Tina Turner. El cuarto y quinto grupo importante fue The Cure, y fue el que más atención llamó y que la gente se vio más reflejada. En las discotecas se pasaba The Cure and the Door y Standing on a Beach. Todavía no había salido el Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, pero con esos dos materiales la gente le alcanzó y le bastó para dar un significado de la libertad. Obviamente la imagen del grupo, la imagen de Robert Smith, hacía a que la gente pueda tomar eso como un escape a la libertad. La gente en las discotecas empezó a vestir con borseguí, con pantalones negros, camisas largas, negras, tapados largos, y eso fue parte de lo que fue la libertad en los 80 en la Argentina. Por eso es tan emblemática la banda en Argentina, más para esos fanáticos acérrimos de los tempranos 80, ¿no?
So kind of like what you said, you know, it definitely, the Cure has been a way to escape everything that was going around him or in the whole country or going on there. You know, Kiss Me hadn't come out yet, but Head on the Door was a big album. Standing on the Beach was a big album. They'd play them at clubs here and there. People would dress up, you know, they were all black, you know, pretty much have the goth look. This was a way for them to escape and enjoy themselves. Very few artists had come at the time. He said David Bowie, he said Tina Turner, and he said finally when the Cure did, it really just, things just blew up. And obviously it means a great deal to him. I'm adding this part because he's here with us today.
Yeah, yeah. Carl, do you wanna say hi to your friend? You wanna?
Well, Franco Andy,
Franco, how are you?
both. I'm good. Good. You?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm here with my friend. Let's spend
Yes.
a good time. Yes.
You know
So
your
a little tired. A little tired.
yeah your friend there. I'm 43 now. I was 25 and I went to a birthday party for
Yes.
a Cure cover band. I see this 15-year-old kid, and he's talking about set lists and what do you think, at this festival in Spain they played this, but then at this festival they switched the order and it totally changes like the atmosphere, and I'm looking at this wee lamb, this 15-year-old, and now here we are. I've seen him in we've shown up in different parts of the world. I think I was in London and I was at a random subway station and I heard Carl, and I turned and just fucking Andy the Cure fan, just right, just we were,
I remember in Austin in the corner too.
Well, I know the story. Let me tell him what you're talking about.
Okay.
He might think that he's talking about you meeting him or him meeting you.
I am admission on general.
No, lo que está hablando él es que él ahorita trae como 40 años, tal vez 42, no me acuerdo qué dijo.
42. Sí.
Y habla de mí porque él me conoció cuando yo tenía los 15 años. Andábamos en una fiesta de cumpleaños de mi amigo que aquí está con nosotros. Ahorita no tarda en llegar. Y yo 15 años a una fiesta como de 24, 25, hablando de festivales como el de Ibérica Sim, que estaba en España, hablando de cambiando el setlist y las canciones, todo eso. Y lo que quiere decir es que yo desde una edad bien joven tenía ese amor y pasión para The Cure y nos hemos visto en muchos lugares. Estuvimos en una estación de tren en Londres y lo miré y dije, Carl, y estaba Rusia, nos tomamos una foto y ya llevamos muchos años en este fandom.
Sí, Carl is
yeah.
I have many scenes of the many concerts I have seen, but the first time to meet was in Austin, maybe on 12.
Yeah, he saw you at a lot of concerts, but he finally had the pleasure of meeting you in Austin.
and it was lovely. I really enjoyed to meet Franco, and he's invited me to his home, so I'm very excited. One day I will come to Argentina. I will come and visit, and and that's the thing. It's like these friendships worldwide. So we meet, we become friends. We meet again, and then it becomes like a family reunions.
Yeah, I mean, look at like all four of us, and I know Franco. I'm pretty sure you can understand this. Is we all literally met through following the Cure. We met through following the Cure, which is really cool. Franco, what was your first Cure concert?
¿Cuál fue el primero de Cure?
¿Tú?
El tuyo.
El primero. My first concert was in Dream Tour, en el 2000, en el Dream Tour. El 22 de abril, un día después del cumpleaños de Happy Birthday Robert Smith, after one day.
¿Qué ciudad?
Sí, el 22 de abril.
No, ciudad.
London.
Okay.
Londres. En Londres fue sobre el Dream Tour y fue en el Wembley Arena. Solamente una presentación habían hecho en el 2000 en Londres, Inglaterra.
Sí.
Y para mí es un álbum que quiero mucho, Black Flower, y para mí mi primera impresión fue el mejor concierto que he estado yo. Sobre los hoy 32 que tengo de Cure.
Okay. I'm gonna translate what he said, but I'm also gonna translate to him what Carl and you said beforehand. Lo que yo estaba diciendo es que has estado muy buen con Carl, lo has invitado a tu casa, ojalá un día puede ir a visitar, y lo que nos gusta de todo esto es que somos como familia, no nos vemos tan seguidos, pero cuando estamos de gira con el grupo, aquí estamos, y es bueno saber que tenemos los fans que que los siguen y aquí estamos de diferentes partes del mundo, pero con toda la misma pasión. Le voy a contar lo que me dices. His first show was April 22nd, 2000. It was the day after Robert's birthday on the Dream Tour, and this was in London. And he says it probably was the best show that he's ever been to, and he says he's been to 32.
Oh,
It
beautiful.
is 32. Carl
And-
maybe 42 or 44, no?
Yeah, around 40, yes, yes.
Sorry, around 40.
This is like my 23rd, I think. I don't know how to count again.
You got it. Well, you're catching up on this
Yeah,
tour.
yeah.
Andy, you're catching up because you're seeing a lot of shows. Franco, can you show us your beanie? Because there's some people in the chat that are excited about the
Quieren mirar
beanie.
tu beanie, tu gorra.
There
Es
we
del
go.
año pasado, del 2000,
Yes.
del tour,
Yes.
European Tour, 2022.
Nice.
Very good.
Cool.
Where's Ivan?
You want me to get him? He's probably not going to hear us. We've got only 2 AirPods.
I know. Just
He's sitting over there. He was cool. I just ran into him at the hotel. I'm with my friends Brian and Belinda. Unfortunately, they're still getting ready. So I actually kind of had to run out here and meet up with Franco.
Brian had to put his face on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I wanted to say, nos encanta the Cure Comunidad Argentina. To my friend here. You guys have
Ariel de la comunidad argentina es una gran persona,
Yes.
es una persona que hablo todos los días y tiene gran referencia de ustedes y bueno, es una persona que siempre está haciendo una difusión constante de lo que es The Cure, como ustedes.
So I think I know where you were going with this, Carl, but he understood it that he was talking about the Cure Argentina account
Yeah.
and Ariel are out of there.
Yep,
But
yep.
I get what you were trying to say. Él más está diciendo que es bueno estar unidos de donde nosotros venimos, usted Argentina, y nos encanta que estamos aquí todos juntos.
Es
You
una
know-
gran comunidad.
It's a big community.
It is, and one of the things that's great is it's not in competition with the Cure Poland or the Cure Mexico, or everyone is working together. It's just kind of like a localized community. You all speak the same language. You got the Cure Poland, you got the
I
Cure
love how
Argentina.
your accent comes out.
Oh my God, no,
I
sorry,
am
sorry.
hearing that.
Yeah, lo siento.
Lo que dice Carl es que no es competencia. Hay varios cuentas, que sea el de Cure Fan Doc, que sea el de Carl Tapia, el de Cure AR, Comunidad Argentina, Cure México. Hay varios cuentas, y la verdad, y lo que nos une todo es el grupo, y no es para decir que uno es mejor que el otro.
Son todos iguales, es verdad. Siempre van para el mismo lado, que es del lado de la comunidad, de los fans y de tener la información que se pueda de The Cure y sin competencia, obviamente. Está más que claro. Y es verdad que es bueno que yo particularmente en los shows, al estar solo, el del año pasado y muchas veces me saco fotos o me pongo a hablar con muchos fanáticos y capaz que es un poco un ida y vuelta y ya entonces me pongo a hablar y cuántos recitales fuiste, dónde parás, cuántos discos tenés,
Sí.
cuál fue la primera vez que los vistes y es verdad, yo particularmente estoy solo en estas 2 giras y me saco foto con la gente y me pongo a hablar porque es verdad, es una gran comunidad.
So he's saying, yeah, he might be alone. He might be traveling for Argentina, but he's not alone in the sense that, you know what, we come and we meet up with other fans. He talks to people. Hey, how many shows have you been to? Is this your first time? How many CDs do you have? What got you into them? The same questions you're asking to him. We all have that. We all have answers for that, or what this band means to us. So it's been great. He talks to people. He takes photos. So it's hard to say he's really alone.
Right, and in fact, right now, Victor Jimenez says, "Viva the Cure y el vino de Mendoza."
Viva el vino de Mendoza, muy bien, está muy bien. Saludos para...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing this on like His for Cure and Cure Argentina and Cure Mexico and all the places where they're going to understand you, Franco, first before, like I said, Carl and I staring at each other like, what?
Yeah.
What's he talking about?
Yeah.
And I feel very, I don't know, I feel like it's very important to show the dynamic element of the community. But here's another deep question for you, Franco. As a Spanish speaker, when you heard the Cure when you were little, I don't know when you spoke English, but I find it very interesting for people who don't speak the native language. Like, is it the music that pulled you in? Is it the words? How does it?
Mm-hmm.
What's the stepping? What is that experience for you as somebody who doesn't speak the native language? At what point in your journey with the Cure did it teach you English? You know what I mean? Like what? You can paraphrase that, Andy, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna chime in and add the part before too. Lo que dijo Arusha es que es muy bonito estar hablando aquí contigo en español y para compartir esto con otras cuentas españolas, que sea Hispa Cure de España, que sea Cure México o las otras cuentas como hemos dicho, porque ellos te van a poder entender más pronto que Carl y Arusha ahí no sentadas, rascándose la cabeza. Pero lo que ellos dicen es que
We are cabeza.
como un fan de The Cure de Argentina, ¿cómo es que te gustaron? ¿Sabías inglés o te ayudaron a enseñar inglés? ¿Era la música que te diste cuenta primero o qué te gustó?
Bueno, cuando lo empecé a escuchar a los 8 años realmente no sabía inglés y me gustaba la música y creía entender lo que podía decir. A medida que fue pasando el tiempo, siempre lo que más me llamó la atención fue la música y empecé a entender, y dada la situación de las canciones, era como que no era necesario saber inglés para entender el lenguaje de inglés, sino era es un lenguaje universal sin saber inglés. Entonces como que a medida que después fui estudiando y fui profundizando y leyendo las letras, me daba cuenta que era lo que yo creía sin saber inglés, que era lo que decía. Y yo creo que a gran parte de la gran parte de los fans de The Cure, que no son americanos ni ingleses, que no hablan inglés, les pasa lo mismo, entienden las letras o sugieren entender las letras. Hay una cierta sugerencia explícita sin entender realmente el inglés. Es como un lenguaje universal.
Okay, so he was saying when he was 8 years old, he didn't know anything of English. He loved the music. That's really what got him first. And then, you know what? He started to kind of just like assume what they were talking about or make his own understanding. Because at the end of the day, the music kind of makes you feel a certain way. And it's whether you know the language or not, it's the mood and the atmosphere it creates. And then when he finally did become older, he started learning English. He went back to read some of the lyrics, and he realized that it actually kind of was like he was already understanding it. So it goes to show that the music was enough to give that meaning, And here he is, he knows some English, and it's great. And he thinks that it's kind of probably the same feeling that other non-English speaking fans have.
Sure. And Andy, do you remember when you were listening to him at one point? You went, "Wow." Do you remember what that was?
That was what I was telling you, that, he went back and he actually saw or heard that it was what he thought. So that's great, because to me, that's powerful. I can't believe that he felt that way.
Yeah. Andy, do you have any questions you wanna bring to the table?
I don't. My arm's hurting a little bit. So we're
Ahora
going
nos vamos a quedar juntos y voy a hacer
I know, you guys
preguntas
gotta-
le voy a hacer a él.
You gotta go.
Yeah,
How do you
but,
say Drinko, right? How do you say drink? El
Well, he
Drinko?
drinks coffee. I offered him a beer, but he didn't.
I drink a coffee.
He drinks coffee.
Okay.
But no, I think it's great. I appreciate the opportunity to do this interview with you guys. Like I joke with you, I feel like this is a boxing match and we're talking to the star fighter here. No sé si es mirar las peleas de boxeo. A veces te quieren entrevistar el peleador, pero no habla inglés. Pero hay un traducidor. Así se siente lo mismo, ¿no?
Se siente lo mismo.
Yeah, it feels the same. But here we are. We're going to have a great time tonight. I want to make sure he doesn't miss the Twilight set either.
Yeah, but right now we say really early. We can drink talk to each other.
Yeah, well, just hang out here. But it's so
But
nice to
I
see you guys.
really love the Twilight Sun. It's an amazing band. Es una banda que quiero mucho, que la empecé a escuchar en el 2016, cuando fue la gira en Estados Unidos, que eran soporte, y me pareció única y que desde el año pasado a la fecha, por suerte, no me he perdido ningún recital. Hasta he llegado un poquito más tarde, pero los he escuchado. Siempre que me pongo del lado en los estadios, me pongo del lado de James, el cantante, y lo saludo, me saluda. Son gente que son muy bienvenidos, son muy agradables y realmente aparte es una banda única, es una banda muy parecida de Cure o a Joy Division y siempre me es muy agradable escucharlo.
He really loves the Twilight set ever since they've been touring with The Cure in 2016. He hasn't missed any of their sets. If anything, he showed up a little late, but he still watches them. He tries to do his best to get on James's side when he goes to the stadiums, and it's to the point where he'll say hi, and then James will acknowledge him. And they're really great. They're
cool.
almost Joy Divisionist-esque, but yeah, I think we're good, guys.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, that's amazing.
Band. It's
Amazing.
amazing. Yes, Carl. Yes, sure.
Okay.
I really love.
Yeah, Andy, go. Yeah, you can sign off, and I'm just gonna do a little sign off with you. But thank you
Ya nos
so
vamos,
much.
Thank you.
No hay problema.
Eres el campeón.
Muchas gracias, Carl.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, Arulla. Gracias por todo. Un placer haberlos conocido en Austin.
Yes.
Gracias por compartir siempre la información, siempre
Yes.
estar conectados. Y bueno, me quedo con Andy tomando algo.
I know, and now go chat with Ivan.
Yeah, we will. He just says, thank you guys for all you do. It's been a pleasure meeting you guys in person. Thank you for all the content you share and the information and how helpful you guys are. And now he's going to kick it with me and have something to drink.
De nada.
He estado hace 3 días, he estado comiendo, por suerte, con Richard Belliat, y en una conversación les manda un saludo muy grande a Arulla y a Carl Tapia.
So he said, luckily, somehow, he ended up having dinner or eating with Richard Belliat, and that he wanted to say hello to you and a shout out.
Oh,
Yes, Chuqueta.
yeah,
Yes.
we had a great time. I spent the day with him in Lyon last year, just hanging out, going around town, taking pictures. Yeah, he's amazing.
It's amazing.
Oh, glad you had that
Okay, guys.
experience. Okay, cheers.
All right, I'll
Salud.
see you.
Adios. Gracias.
Adiós. Gracias a ustedes.
Well, that was awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah.
I'd like to do that more. I'd like to have people speak in their native language as long as I could have a translator.
Yeah. Wonder if we have anyone from the Cure Poland there.
Well, I mean, it's just it's the thing of getting the person
The coordination,
in whatever language at the same show, because
Yeah.
so it was really great to have Andy there. And I feel like this is the opposite of gatekeeping. It's like opening.
Yeah,
it's
seriously.
I mean-
If anything, this is breaking down gates and trying to connect, This is literally like being at the front of the gate, opening it, and like yelling out, "Does anyone want to come into this gate? This gate's open. Come on, get in here." Not only is the gate open, but like the boards from the fence, like we're just like, yeah,
the welcome signs are here, dude.
Yeah,
That's the way that these two people are. So
Yeah.
just want everybody to remember that, and thank you so much for signing on. I'm gonna be back in about an hour, I think, with Mark, Front Row Cure fan, taking us into Shoreline, which is super exciting.
Very cool. Very cool.
What about you, Carl Tapia? What do you got going on?
I'm just nothing else for me until the New York City shows. Might do one, and we got all the parties and stuff. So it's more important to me to attend the parties, to see all the friends. I've already done like 13 Cure shows in the last 8 months. So that's that. Just want to see the people, the friends, and the family.
Right?
Right.
All right, you guys.